Hey, what's up, everybody? We are back today for day 2. Well, it's more like day 50 or 60 for me, I guess, but day 2 for people watching. Warmed up in free play for the last 20 minutes or so. Did a little Muzguards air dribble training for a few minutes, just to get moving. It's our first run through this today, though. See how we do. Not a good start, and not the best. That's fine. Like I said yesterday, it really varies on how far I'm getting this thing day to day. I'll probably start putting in 20 minutes. I'll probably start doing a run. Oh boy, blackout. Probably start putting in a run. Yikes. Okay. Beforehand, just to go through it once for myself, also so I don't go backwards in training, because at this rate I feel like it's going to take closer to I don't know, another 2 months of doing this before I can start looking at completing it, and then in terms of stitching it all together, a full all the way through, that might just be that might not be manageable for me. We'll see. Oh, shoot. Alright, keep going. Yeah, I was working on a little bit of air dribbling earlier, just incorporating some of the air roll training into something else. Trying to, apply the mechanics that I'm learning here into my gameplay, into double taps and flip resets and the like. I am awful at flip resets. I don't really train flip resets or anything. I don't feel like I'm quite there yet. I put in maybe 10 or 15 minutes here or there into the setup of a flip reset every once in a while, just to get the feeling. Let's just restart that. I wouldn't have felt good if we completed it. Would have felt cheap. So I very rarely am trying to do some of the more flashy mechanic training. I figure it's probably best to learn all this as best as I can first, before trying to go in and do that and get frustrated by not having the mechanics or the baseline mechanics to actually be successful when trying to do some of those more difficult mechanics in the upper echelons. So I'm really working hard on trying to get all these mechanics down as pat as possible, and then being able to start slowly incorporating them into my gameplay. And I've already seen, like I said in the last video, gains from this in my play. I feel smoother mechanically. I'm going up 4 balls with air roll in game now, naturally, just because it feels more natural at this point from the hours of doing this training. And we're blacking out. Come on, find your way back. Nope, that's not it. Come on, come on, come on. Oh shoot, my finger slipped off the freaking X button for a second. Oh, unlucky. But yeah, I've definitely seen gains and improvements in my game. I've also seen things get worse as well, because I've been doing air roll so frequently and training and some of the other mechanical training. I've definitely noticed that my gameplay, especially in 2s and 3s, is less consistent right now. I'm trying to go for more things. I'm playing a little risky, I think, probably in some games, going for a little too much, and that's because I'm trying to kind of test the bounds of my mechanics and go for things that make me uncomfortable, and try and figure out where it is that I'm where the holes in my game lie, basically. And every day when I go play competitive, I am reminded of that, so as we all are. Alright, this corner is always a pain in the ass. Oh yeah, there it is. Some days it just happens right away, and then other days it's like 10 attempts later, still not finding that sweet spot. Yeah, I try and push myself pretty hard in these and make it more difficult. I'm not like so good at it that I can just like kind of like flick myself and jump somewhere and recover out of it easily and be back on path. So yeah, there's a lot more things I could do to incorporate, or much more other little things I could do to make this probably more difficult on myself even still. But the first sort of hindrance, or I guess, you know, thing that I placed on myself, guideline, I guess you want to call it, whatever, is continuously holding X down while doing this. What I do find from doing this is that I'm in the beginning, I had no idea like when to boost, how to boost, for how long to boost. And in fact, I was holding boost way too often. I found myself basically just panic holding boost all the time, and then constantly messing up my staying in the air and going in a direction I wouldn't want to go in. And so over the last, I'd say, couple of weeks, I've really found that being mindful of my boost while air rolling has helped me improve a lot in my control. And it's all a mental mapping thing. It's all time investment, motor skill, just figuring it out. Your brain and your fingers like just have to do it repetitively over and over and over until you can start naturally, subconsciously, without even thinking about it, knowing when the right time to add some gas to the thruster is to maintain your path flight. So, you know, 2 weeks ago, it did not look this flush. I would have been zigzagging around a lot more. Before that, even more so. But the boost was a big thing I found recently, that I had been probably not thinking about enough. Whoop. Well, we made it. Had not been thinking enough about while playing or while doing this course. And so after incorporating the idea of not perma holding your boost button like I am right now, but I kind of had to recover that, the rings became a lot less. I felt like I had more time in the air. I feel like I have more time. I can let my car float for a second and then really kind of just, I'm not consciously thinking about it at this point about what I'm gonna do. I just kind of can see where my car is pointed and just have a general idea of what the physics are from dying so many times repeatedly and knowing all the things not to do when blacking out. And of course I still black out all the time, but I've blocked out thousands and thousands of times, and thankfully I've learned from a lot of the blackouts. There's still some that I'm like, I find a position that I'm just like, I cannot in this moment figure out a way to recover quick enough before my car falls into the burning pit of lava. And that's okay. I mean, you just basically, and the best thing to do in that case is to just basically repeat what you were doing up until the point of the mistake, and then see like what's going on. If you can't figure it out the first time it happens, you're like, what the heck just happened? I just blacked out. I have no idea why. Like right there, I did not hold my boost far enough. I just lost my I just kind of chickened out of the spin there. If I just continuously held boost, I would have been fine, and now I have this really awkward, yeah, that was sloppy. It's all good. Oh no, I don't even want to recover that. Let's just get a fresh start. But yeah, I think you'll definitely find that the boosting and the the spinning of the car, they go hand in hand. I'm looking a lot at the nose of my car while doing this, and that's determining when I'm boosting, when I'm letting go of the boost, when I'm floating for a moment, or just continuously spinning in this case. The continuous air roll it forces you to stay on your feet the entire time. There's no moment's rest. It just constantly makes you think about what your car is doing at all moments at any given point in time. And I think that's pretty representative of a Rocket League game where you're constantly in flux, the game's constantly in flux. You are at any given moment needing to be ready for the ball to go anywhere on the field and know what to do in case the ball does go anywhere. And in this workshop mode, it doesn't give you any rest either. You're constantly figuring out how you need to position for the next ring after this one, when you need to be turning to make that positioning correction, when you need to be boosting to get a little speed for something, when you need to slow down. The verticality is something to think about as well, whether or not the cam's above or below you, because those are some of the most frequent moments where I'll black out personally, is when the cam gets above or below me. I have a really hard time recovering those, and it makes sense because I'm pretty sure the controls get somewhat inverted, even if not like physically, in your brain, just trying to make sense of the angles wise, it feels inverted. And you just don't know what control is going to do what, and you press things and your car just kind of flubs around, and then you're in lava. So this is bad. Yeah, I felt that right away. I lost concentration for a second. Could feel it. Ooh. But this is a pretty good session. Feeling pretty smooth today. Probably go play some rank 2s, 3s later today. Probably go put in some 1s matches. I've been neglecting my 1s play. I shouldn't. I was never a big 1s player to begin with, but I'd say around a couple months ago, I decided I was gonna start playing some 1s consistently, at least a couple matches a day. And I was doing pretty good for a while there. I kind of have been slacking off the last week or so now. I've been playing a lot of 2s, been enjoying that. For the last year, I've been playing a lot of 3s, so it's been good kind of getting back into some 2s and some 1v1s, which I desperately need for my gameplay. But I've been learning a lot of new stuff, a lot of new information, a lot of just like, oh shoot. We'll count that. We didn't land with all 4 wheels. We bounced, we pogoed it. Uh-oh. Now recovering the rest of this, that's the question. Oh boy. I had to take my finger off the X there in order to hit the cam button. I did it as fast as possible. Oh, that's just, nah, we restart that. Not like this. Every once in a while, a level will just give you like more trouble. Like certain levels you complete no problem, and then on certain days you're just like, what the heck? Oh, I can feel this one. Like normally I go down through that just really nice and smooth, and I can feel it's a little awkward today. It's all good. We recovered it. That's the good thing about building up this muscle memory. Like even on not on your best day, your mechanics are that muscle memory is gonna kick in, and even if it's not the cleanest recovery or the cleanest looking air rolls, you're still working out of those positions even when you're not doing your best, which is great. And I love free play too. I think free play is great. Free play is just more ambiguous. It's less specific for me. It's more somewhere to go to get a general warm up, to set myself up for certain things, really work on recoveries and free play. Oh, not again. Ah, son of a gun. But for really trying to improve my mechanics, I really spent a lot of, I prefer spending my time in workshop maps. They just feel like they're targeted at training certain things, and there's certain ones that I'm kind of like, all right, well, I don't know if I'm getting a ton out of this But at the same time, it's giving you a specific objective to do, so it makes it a challenge. And you can start, you know, just competing with yourself a little bit, you know, and just try and do better each time you go. Each time I'm failing here, oh, I'd be lying if I said I'm thinking about exactly what I did wrong each time, because I'm talking right now. But in this case, I'm just going to slow it down just a little bit and not go quite through as fast as I normally would, just to make sure that I can start clearing this. It'd be sweet to get to 14. Little progress from yesterday, maybe. We'll see, though. All right, pretty clean. Nice. And this is the hard part. Here we go, spin down kind of softly. Uh-oh, and I can feel it, no! Man, okay. This is the one right here. Won't be taken by that stupid turn one more time. But yeah, you want to make it, you know, fun, but at the same time, you don't want to get over frustrated. If you find yourself just really getting upset and not understanding what you're doing wrong, then, you know, take a break. Go into free play, see if you can isolate what's going on. Or just, you know, take a break from it and come back another day. Oh boy. When you're fresh and are able to, oh boy. When you're just able to approach it from a better mindset. When I find myself really getting upset with Rocket League and my own gameplay, I definitely find it best to just step away for a little bit, you know, even if it's just a couple of hours. Because if you start ingraining that tilt in yourself and start like realizing that it's a habit to get upset at yourself right away, or, you know, or be too harsh on yourself, then it's best just to, you know, not cement that and not practice while under the impression that you're you know, not playing well. You don't want to practice when you have that mindset. I think it just kind of makes you it gives credence to those thoughts of, oh man, maybe I do suck, maybe I can't ever get this down. So definitely best to just be in a good mindset when approaching these things, and just know that you're just doing it to have fun and get better, and you're gonna die a lot. In fact, that 17 up there, normally I'm used to seeing like hundreds. Especially the Muzgar's air dribbling gauntlet. Oh my god, I generally I cut myself off at like 500 deaths. I'm like, all right, once I get to 500 deaths, that's it for me. And I'm really not thinking right here. We've been on this level for way too long, and I just buckled down and thought about what I was doing wrong. But it's okay. I'm enjoying talking while doing this as well. Oof. And maybe later on, when I'm really trying to actually go through the entire thing, I'll just talk over and record it separately, so I can concentrate a little bit more. I'm not too, oh boy, okay, oh, come on, cut back. All right, we're okay. Wow, slop, oh boy, oh man, okay, there we go. Well, if we make it through, oh boy, no, oh yeah, okay, yeah, all right, take it. Oh, I can feel my fingers, they're kind of like slipping off the buttons right now. No, this is gonna be so unfortunate. I had to readjust my finger there. All right, we just want to slow this down a little bit. Oh no, not that much, no, gosh darn it. Just stretching my arm a little real quick. Okay, there we go. All right, let's try this again. All right, last 2 attempts. Here we go. In between next time and the next time, or in between now and the next video, I'll probably put an extra like 20-minute session in. Because I think 20 minutes, I don't know if I'm actually going to get gains out of that in terms of, I mean, I'll get gains, but I think it'll be more like kind of solidifying what I already have as opposed to enough time to really push the boundaries. You can just see I'm second guessing all my turns here. Oh, we're at 20. Okay, see, I could go on for forever. This will be our last attempt. Hopefully we can get it this time. Nice. Go slow. Okay, not bad. All right. So this next part, the downward part, it's that transition at the bottom, which is really just difficult. And if I could switch my camera, I would, but it's just not in a position where my fingers can really reach it while continuously air rolling at the same time. So I kind of have to. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Oh no! Oh no! 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 Come on! Up! 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 And out. Okay. All right. Well, anyway, thanks for tuning in for part 2. We'll be back tomorrow with part 3, and the parts will just be going on for the foreseeable future. I'll just try and upload about once a day, 5 or 6 times a week, until we finish this. And who knows how long that'll take. Could be here all summer. We'll see. But thanks for tuning in, and I'll catch you on the next one. Have a great day.